Do you want a treat? Sit, sit. Okay, stay. Stay. Sit, sit, leave it. Okay, good girl. What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're doing something kind of fun. We're doing a what's for dinner cook with me with some different recipes that I'm trying out. I'm really excited for this because this is a collaboration with a bunch of other YouTubers. So when you see this video, it'll be in a playlist with a bunch of other what's for dinner videos from other YouTubers, so you should definitely go check them all out. All right, and real quick before I get started with the recipes, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Julia Pacheco, who is the one that kind of organized this whole collab. You guys should go check out her channel. I'll put it right down here. It's a really fun channel and she's super sweet, so definitely go check it out. Link is in the description box, and make sure you guys check out the playlist with all of the other what's for dinner recipes for other like fun recipe ideas. All right, let's get into my recipes. First two meals that I'm making I found on Delish, I think through Facebook probably. So the first one is like a farro salad, and I'm really excited for that because it's kind of like not Mediterranean salad, it's more like has like an apple and the dressing is going to be a little bit sweet, but it has cooked farro, so I'm really excited for that. And then the second meal from Delish that I'm making is a zesty Mediterranean quinoa salad. That one I'm really excited for. I love quinoa, I love Mediterranean salad, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so these are all of the ingredients for the farro salad. A green apple to go into the salad. The recipe calls for arugula, but I did a half and half blend of spinach and spring mix because I like that better. Shallots that you're gonna fry up and put into the salad. Bay leaves to season the farro. We have apple cider vinegar, olive oil, the farro itself, Parmesan cheese to go on top. Honey and Dijon mustard are gonna go into the dressing, and then vegetable broth to cook the farro in. And then of course, salt and pepper. Okay, so the first thing is to combine the farro, salt, vegetable broth, and bay leaf. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so you bring that to a boil and then you reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 30 minutes until the broth is gone and the farro is like tender and not hard. Okay, so now I'm going to cut one large shallot and slice it very thinly. So now I'm going to combine 1/3 cup extra virgin olive oil and the thinly chopped shallots. So that will be on medium heat until the shallots start to bubble. Meanwhile, that is almost getting to a boil. The shallots are all cooked and I strained out the olive oil, so that now needs to cool and then I can start making the dressing. The farro is simmering. It has another about like 20 minutes. Okay, so now this olive oil that the shallots were cooked in is cooled down, so I'm gonna add the apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, and honey to it, and salt and pepper to make the dressing. First is 3 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. 1 tablespoon Dijon mustard. I'm using honey Dijon mustard. I don't know if it makes much of a difference, but. And lastly, we're doing 2 teaspoons honey. All right, and that looks pretty good. Here's the dressing. Alright, and you can see that the farro is already really soaking up that vegetable broth. So we're getting there. I put the crispy shallots into a little Tupperware so I can keep it all separate so it doesn't get soggy. All right, with the farro still cooked. Okay, here's the final cooked farro. I'm letting it cool. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it, but it's really hot. So I'm gonna let that cool and then put it into this Tupperware. Here is our dressing, which will need to be mixed again. And then we have the shallots, the cooked crispy shallots, and an apple that I'm not gonna cut up until time comes. All right, so that was all the steps for this meal, and I will show you the final version once it's all put together. Okay, so I'm making my own quinoa. The recipe just calls for cooked quinoa, so I'm just making my own, and I just got like the Pavilion's brand. And you do a half cup quinoa and 1 cup water in a 2-quart pot, and then it cooks for 5 minutes. Okay guys, our quinoa is almost done. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That was the easiest quinoa I've ever done. It cooked so quickly. Look at it. It's all completely cooked. Alexa, stop timer. All right, so I'm gonna let that cool off for a second and then we'll add it to our salad. Okay, so this quinoa is for a salad I'm gonna be eating later this week also, because I need to meal prep so I actually eat healthy during the week. So I'm going to put it into Tupperware. Well, this isn't actually Tupperware brand, but I'm going to put it in here. Now, that was so easy. 5 minutes cook time, and I have like a whole bunch of quinoa that I can use for a bunch of different things. I would highly recommend getting the easy cooked quinoa. Sometimes quinoa can be intimidating because you don't really know how to cook it, but look at how easy that was. Learning the fancy onion trick from my mom. So next is 1 clove of garlic, and we use the garlic paste because it's easier. So here is everything put together. We have cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, avocado, and parsley. So now we're gonna add the quinoa and then our dressing, and we'll be all good to go. All right, there it is with the quinoa. Then we're gonna add the dressing. All right, meal number 3. We are making spaghetti squash burrito bowls from Cookie and Kate. I'm super excited. My dad is home for dinner. My mom's gonna help me make them. So first thing we did was preheat the oven to 400, and now we're gonna get started. Okay, so we got the spaghetti squash in the onion. We got the spaghetti squash in the oven. We are cooking up, so the recipe just calls for like raw bell peppers, but we got this like fun onion and pepper blend, and we'd rather like have them cooked instead of raw, so we're cooking those up. And then we're also changing the recipe again. We're gonna use garbanzo beans instead of black beans. So I'm about to drain and rinse these, and my mom is gonna cut up the cabbage because it's a giant cabbage and it's intimidating to me, so she's gonna do that part. And we're gonna let this cook, and the spaghetti squash takes another like 30 minutes. All right, look at these beauties, well done. Fork goes through them. Now we're gonna shred them up.